So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to give you an first introduction into ESG Essentials. What are we doing here? You know that this term ESG for environmental, social and governance has become very important in the investment and finance strategy. And beside that, there are a lot of regulation pushing in that market. For example, the Sustainable Finance Disclosure Regulation addressing especially sustainability risk for the financial community. So, and to give adequate advice and to have transparency on that matter, it is essential to understand the financial market pressure, the financial market instruments, and especially for advisors and information providers to have a basic knowledge on ESG factors. So, and professionals in this sector, they must demonstrate that they have a qualification that certificates their experience and their training. And this is something we would like to provide you here in this program of ESG Essentials. So it's a program for financial advisor to provide basic understanding and that you have the possibility to provide transparent advice to your clients, especially to your retail investors in that field. So a very comprehensive program which is most suitable for almost all industries. So for banking, for financial advisor, clients advisor, investment advisors. So we're covering all the aspects that are relevant for your daily job. What are the learning outcomes we are covering here? The idea is to provide the understanding you need for your job. That means we will describe sustainability trends, we'll explain what is sustainable finance, we have a deep dive into the regulations that you have to know, for example, the Sustainable Finance Disclosure Regulation. But we will also explain the ESG instruments, we will go on the product level, so for the different asset classes, for bonds, for especially green bonds, but also social bonds and equity as well. We will analyze what are typical ESG criteria to evaluate the ESG performance of the assets so that you know which kind of ESG information is relevant for your job. The program is structured as follows. So we start, of course, with an overview, then we provide the regulatory context. We will dive deeper into the voluntary principles and the standards of sustainable finance. We'll then have a look at the financial instruments. And last but not least, we will combine all that in a sustainable investment strategy for the portfolio construction. So the different puzzle parts will be integrated here at the last stage. And we will also have, besides these 5 modules, a very good case study where you can practice the things you learned here in this program. And of course, EFFAS, you know, is the European Federation of Financial Analyst Societies, is very well known in this field of ESG. So therefore, we also provide an international certificate. So that means you can gain visibility with this certificate for networking, for employers from around the world. It's a globally product and very well known. And we would be very happy to invite you and to welcome you to this essential ESG program of EFFAS.